beautiful day. Look at that, just blue skies. Not a cloud anywhere. Kind of see out there. It's about 7:30. Yeah, 7:30 in the morning at the moment. It's only 12 degrees, and I think it's a bit cooler where I am here as well. So, yeah, it's going to be fresh, but once you start pedaling, should be sweet. So yeah, I'll whack on the camera when I can. I was actually thinking maybe next week I might do like a city run, just on my own. So I might blend the two videos together. We'll see how we go, and use today as just some. Yeah, if I go whichever way I go today, there's a few different ways you can go. So whichever way I go today, I'll go a different way next week if I can, and yeah, should be good fun. But yeah, almost at my mate's place, so I'll pick it up when we're riding around. Morning everyone, I'm just going to narrate this. I'll pretty much just watch it back real time myself, and drop a few comments in as we go. I'll probably stop talking for long periods of time, but you know, I'll chuck some music in over the top, spruce it up a bit. Okay, so I'm narrating on this CapCut, and I can't drop screenshots in while it's recording, so that's all good. What I'll do is I'll open up Google Maps and kind of follow along myself. So this park here, it's got some war memorial things there. I'm just trying to find it as we're doing this. So we are it's in Guilford, I know that much, and it's called Sterling Square. So and then we hung a right at the end of that, and we're going just past Alfred's Kitchen. If you look that up, it's been around since the 60s probably, and on Fridays they crank up the fire. They got big fire pits outside, and hamburgers. They're pretty famous for their pea and ham soup as well, and their hamburgers. So that's a good place to check out. Yep, found us here. So this is Guilford train station, I think, just coming up. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it was a nice day. It was really good. There's heaps of people out. I explained it at the end of the video, but it was probably one of the busiest days we've ever seen. We normally start at 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, but my mate he went out the night before, so we went out at 8 o'clock in the morning. So by the time we got to the city, it was 9:30, 10, and just heaps of people. So many people around. So yeah, but I mean, you got to fight for position on the bike tracks a little bit, on the bike paths, but it wasn't too bad. It was good. And like I said, the last few years, yeah, so we're just crossing the rail tracks here. The last few years, we've actually been on the scooters, and we normally go at night time, and there's like nobody around, so we're not used to all that. So one way we could have gone left, and that'll take you to the city as well, but we thought we'd just stay with the train track, because if you stay parallel with the train track, there's a bike path goes all the way. You don't actually have to ride on any roads or anything, but there is another way that you can go. And we did end up getting a little bit lost along the way as well, just with all the roadworks, and they've ripped up. They're doing a lot of work on the rail line. They're putting in a heap of new stations and a whole new rail line that goes out from Forestfield through the airport and into the city. So this is kind of a byproduct of all that, I suppose. It's been going for years. It's almost finished, but yeah, it's not finished yet. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Yeah, there's a fair bit of ducking and diving. You kind of got to know your way around, but Google Maps actually has a layer for cycling, and it's pretty good. You can follow that pretty well. I think it's a solid line if it's a path like this, and then it's a dotted or dashed line if you got to go on the road, but it's a designated cycle. You've got your own cycle lane on the road, but it's yeah. So you can kind of, if you don't like going on the road, because I don't really like going on the road. The drivers here are just crazy. So yeah, I'll try and avoid it and stick to paths like this. Much better. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip, you choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? So this is pretty old suburb of Perth. This is Bassendean, I think it's called. Yeah, as you can see by the houses, are all like 50s, 60s, 40s, things like that. That's a newer one there. But then you got some really old cottages and things like that. Don't know what was going on here. They were set up giving people flyers and things. I don't know what the go was there. I'm just trying to find where we are on Google Maps, just so I can see what's coming up. But can't yet. There's a bridge there. I think I know where we are. Yeah, you can see it's pretty quiet up this end, but as we get towards the city, it really fills out. I almost cleaned up one guy. He just, it's on the video, you'll see it coming up. It was right in the city just as we were leaving Elizabeth Quay after having breakfast. And this guy just was walking right in the bike path, and then decided he'd like to stop and take a selfie with the city in the background, and I was like pretty much behind him, and I was going to go around him to the left because he didn't look like he was going to move, and he just stayed there. And then as soon as he saw me, I was already, committed to going left. He just decided to try and run into me, and yeah, called him out on it. It's just you don't do that in the middle of a bike path. At least there was plenty of grass. He could have just stepped off the path. And it wasn't just being him there was people everywhere. You'll see it on the video. But yeah, you just step off the path and do what you need to do, and at least you're not going to get cleaned up by anyone. But nah, he just had to stop right there. This must be Bassendean station coming up. Yep, that's Bassendean station coming up here. It's probably one of the first train stations, this one. You can see how old it is. There's no internal inside areas. I don't know what's in those buildings. I think it's just for the train staff or whatever, but it's all outside. Yeah, there's nowhere to go inside. Whereas the newer stations, they've got like a air-conned area that you can wait for the train in. But they have worked on that one. They've done that one up a little bit, but it's yeah, that's a pretty old one. Yeah. So I think this line goes out to Midland if you follow it. I'm not into trains or anything, but I think this is the Midland line. There's not much coming up for the next bit, so I'll just stop the audio here, and I'll pick it up when something more interesting happens. Yeah, so just here, coming up on the right, that big ugly building there, the big brown one there, that's the East Perth train station. So it's also that's where the Transport Authority is based as well. So it's their big main headquarters, I suppose. And you can actually catch from this train line. So you got all your normal trains that you catch to go anywhere in Perth, but then you've also got the real big ones that go all the way over east and go to Kalgoorlie as well. I think the Garn and some other train, I can't remember, but that's where you catch them from, just there. So they've done this new bit that you can see just now. That's all new, but that other train station's got a bit of a reputation in Perth for being one of the ugliest buildings in town. So I don't know, they probably can't change it too much because of it's probably heritage listed or whatever, but yeah, there's not much I can do about it, I suppose. So we're almost in the city now. We're only about a kilometre away from being in the city. You can just, they just went behind that grey building there, but that's all the big buildings in the city coming up. Should be able to see them pretty soon. That train that's there, that grey one, that's Indian Express, I think. Something like that. That's one of the ones that go either over east or to Kalgoorlie. And you can sleep on them, and they give you pretty nice food too, actually. So I've watched a YouTube video on it, but it's pretty expensive, $3,000 or $4,000. But yeah, you get good meals, but there's just not a lot to do on a train. I don't know what you're gonna sit there and do. So there's our 3 buildings in Perth. That's all we got. A couple more little ones, and that's the city. That's the city centre just there. Just to my left is the Graham Farmer Freeway. So if you go through the tunnel's just coming up. So these cars are coming towards us. They've just come out of the tunnel and going up towards Mount Lawley and things like that. And the cars on the other side of the road going away from us, they're just about to head into the tunnel. You might be able to see it. I think I'm a bit too far away because we go up and over this bridge coming up. That electric bike did 50 k's on this run. It turned out to be exactly 50 k's just as we were pulling back into my mate's driveway, and yeah, made short work of hills like this. I think just behind me is a Lycra demon, and he couldn't even keep up with us coming up that hill. And then I'm not too sure, we turn left here, just trying to figure out exactly where we are. I've kind of lost track here. I don't know what this centre is. I don't know if it's a TAFE or it might be like an education department, something like that. This part here that we go through. Kind of lost us here. Yeah, I think it's a TAFE. There we are. Yeah, North Metropolitan TAFE. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know what they teach here, what subjects. There's a few TAFEs around Perth, and they don't all teach the same things. So if you want to learn to be a mechanic, then you go to this particular TAFE, and I think this one actually does surveying, which is what I used to do, but I did it in another TAFE in Leederville, which is just up the road, but it's not right in the city. But I think they've closed that TAFE down now and made it all go to here. So I think, yeah, if you want to be a surveyor now, you've got to come into the city, which is a bit of a pain because you can't really catch a train because you need your car to carry all the gear around. So you've got to pay for parking, and parking's pretty expensive in the city. So upwards of $25 a day. But I don't know, being at TAFE, you might get parking I don't know, they might have a parking site that you're allowed to use somewhere, I'm not sure. So now we're just going to cut through the city. So it's a bit of road riding now, but not a lot. And we're going to end up at a place called Langley Park, which is it's a nice, it used to be an airstrip apparently back in the day, in the war days and stuff, and that was the main airport of Perth too. This big strip of grass. If you look at it on Google Maps, you'll see it makes sense, but it runs parallel with the river, and that used to be the airport. Just a grass runway or dirt runway. It's grass now, but we had the Red Bull air race here, I don't know, maybe 7-10 years ago, something like that, and they were actually landing all their pits and everything, and their landing strip was at Langley Park. So that was pretty cool. We had it for about 2 or 3 years, and then I don't know where it's gone now, or I don't even know if they still do it. I'm not sure. I haven't heard too much about it. But we had one of the actually Matt Hall, the Aussie guy. He crashed into the water. He got out all right, and then like 2 years later, or I'm not sure exactly, right where the main river is there, right in front of the city. That's where our fireworks are on Australia Day, and they put barges out full of fireworks, and you know that doesn't start till 8 o'clock or 8:30 at night when the sun goes down. But people are there from the morning trying to get a good spot. So there's entertainment all through the day, air shows, and you know, skydivers and all that kind of stuff. And one year, a guy, it was a really hot day because it's in January, really hot day, and he didn't. You know, when the air's a bit hotter, the planes are a bit more lethargic. They can't turn as sharp. Just less air molecules in the air. The air's a bit thinner. Air's a bit thinner when it's hotter. So he did this big turn and he crashed his plane, and him and his wife actually died in front of everyone in the middle of the Swan River. And so they actually called the fireworks off that Australia Day, and everyone went home. But since then, I don't think we've had the Red Bull air race come back. I don't know if it was because of that incident or those couple of incidents. I'm not too sure. But yeah, it was a bit of a shame. So we are. I'm lost. I don't go to. The only time I go to the city is on the bike. I never drive to the city. Never go to the shops in the city. It's just not worth the hassle and the parking and stuff. So yeah, I'm not too sure, but we're not far away from being on Riverside Drive at the moment. I think I know where we're going to pop out. It's called Lake Vasto. It's called. Yeah, that's it. I know where we are. Yep. So there's a big hill coming up. We go up a hill and then down an even bigger hill, and it's right where the cricket ground is, the Wacker it's called. And there's also a Trots as well. Oh no, it's not. Is it Trots? Yeah, Gloucester Park it's called. They race the horses that pull the carriage behind. It's not at the same place. They're just next door to each other. Gloucester Park and the Wacker, the WA Cricket Association. That's what it stands for. So that's coming up soon. That guy had an electric bike. I was trying to. It looked similar to the one I had, but he was powering up that hill. We were only just trundling up, but yeah, he was going pretty quick up the hill. So those lights there that you can see in the background, those big sporting lights, that's for the Wacker. They're the Wacker lights because they play cricket there at night time and stuff. And you can see that one light that you can see now. There's like apartments under it. I think if you're right into cricket, you could, well, you didn't have to be, but if you're right into cricket, you could buy one of those apartments and you can actually watch the cricket from your balcony, which is pretty cool. It's probably the way you want to watch cricket in your own house because it just goes on and on and on, especially the test matches. And it's hot too because they always play in summer. And if you're going to go and watch it, you're just going to be sitting out in the sun all day, so yeah, probably a good idea. These scooters, I've never seen them before, but that's how long we haven't been in the city. We've had them for a while, but yeah, they are just everywhere through the city. And I didn't see one person riding them. Saw a lot of people on their own scooters, but not on the higher scooters. This is that big hill. It doesn't look as big on the camera, but it's actually get a fair bit of speed up. This is Queen's Gardens in there. She's got a house, or had a house, further down the road, and that was kind of her, well, it's called Government House now. But yeah, that's the Queen's Gardens there. But anyone can go in the Queen's Gardens. It's just a public park. The Government House is all blocked off. You're not allowed to go in there. There's the Wacker. So yeah, there is a car park where I just went down that hill, but pretty much if you're going to go to the Wacker, you catch a train. I think they try and discourage people from driving. And that's a police station. I'm not too sure if it's operational still. I think it is. I think they just park cars there and stuff. I don't think they actually use the building. They built a big brand new building down the road in Northbridge. I think the camera just went up by itself then. That wasn't me. I remember fixing it up and I couldn't figure out where it actually started pointing up, so that must have been it. I thought it was from jumping this curb here. This massive curb just here. Yeah. That camera does a really good job of smoothing things out, because that was a big jump, that. And then up and over the bridge and coming into a place called Ozone Reserve. I don't know what they do here, it's just another park with some lakes in it. They used to fly a helicopter out of here for like scenic flights, but I haven't seen them do it for years. But yeah, used to have a permanent little structure built there for the helicopter, and used to refuel there and pick up the new passengers and everything from there, then fly them around the city, go out to the beach and then back again, drop them off, get a new one. But yeah, they haven't been there for a long time. Probably something to do with the noise or something, I'm not sure. So this is pretty much the eastern end of Langley Park now. Kind of starts from just a bit further down.
I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Really bumpy wooden bridge here. That's why you can see the camera's shaking, but it's doing a pretty good job to keep up with it. You can see it's all grainy, trying to figure out what to do, bouncing around. We ended up going to our local place for a coffee, the one that we normally go to in Elizabeth Quay, but it was really busy. And I think she told my mate that it was going to be about 20 minutes, half an hour to get a coffee. So we went to a different place, which is just around the corner, just as good. But that was pretty busy. But that's where that place is where you catch the ferry to go over to Rottnest. So yeah, it was pretty busy. So this path that I'm on now should only be for bikes and guys running, or people running. And if you want to walk, you go to where those two ladies are on the left. That's the walking path. But you'll see that there's just no one ever rides on the walking path, but people always walk on the riding path. And it's pretty annoying. But yeah, that's the eastern end of Langley Park. So like that guy shouldn't be there. When we take the jet skis out, we can come right here as well, right up where this water is. You're allowed in there, but you can't really go much. You can get to where Crown Casino is, which is, we go past it on the way back, but that's about as far as you can go up the river at with a jet ski. You can go further with a boat, but it's only 5 knots anyway, so you don't really want to do 5 knots on a jet ski, it's too slow. But here you can do 8 knots, and right in front of us there is a section that you can do whatever speed you want. So you can see the buildings in the background there. It's still a fair whack out of the city. I mean, it wouldn't, maybe a kilometre, I'm not too sure. So yeah, you're on this path for a while. That's if you turn right there, that'll take you straight to the main hospital in the city there. Can't even remember what it's called. It's been a while since I've been there, which is good, I suppose. I think it's just Royal Perth Hospital, RPH, yeah. Yep. So those buildings, like pretty much directly in line with this path that we're on, that's all the new buildings in Elizabeth Quay, Ritz-Carlton and all that kind of stuff. And this first building that you can see, it's not as high as all the other ones, but right up the top there's a bar. Can't remember what it's called, see if I can zoom in. No. I can see it on Google Maps, but it doesn't have. It's like bar 15 because it's 15 floors up or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it is, but yeah, really nice, really nice. You can see. You can't. It's weird. You can't hear any traffic, but you can. You're right in the middle of the city, but it's really, really quiet up there. It's nice. If you're into your burgers, there's a place to just there on the bottom story, Milky Lane. Apparently, I've never been there, but apparently pretty good burgers. And this is pretty much the start of Elizabeth Quay now. We do a whole lap around it actually, and go over the bridge and everything. We're trying to find somewhere to eat, but there used to be another cafe, but it's closed now for some reason. That's the bell tower right there. I can't remember which hotel it is. There's a hotel right in front of us and then another one to the right, but here I can look them up. So the one on the left here is it doesn't even say. The one on the right that I'm facing now, that's the Ritz-Carlton. And these ones, actually doesn't say, but they're definitely hotels. I think you can. This one I'm looking at now, the Ritz-Carlton, is a hotel, and the one on the left you can actually live there. I think they're one in the same, but these are like the residential towers, and then they're the holiday ones. That's a nice little nightclub actually, the Reveille. Well, it's a bar. It's not really a nightclub, but yeah, that's pretty nice in there. You can have functions, and I think we've been to an engagement party there. Restaurants all the way around. You can actually park your jet ski here or your boat. There's some public moorings there, and then get out and go and get a coffee, whatever you want. That building's just been finished, that one there in the front. Another one started there. Yeah, it's crazy. And they had there was a heap of police and ambos and stuff in there. I don't know what they were doing, some exhibition. There's a merry-go-round there. It's all closed up at the moment, but yeah, I don't know what time he opens, but it's actually it was imported from France or something, and they went there on a holiday, this family, and his daughter loved the merry-go-round, so the guy just bought it for her and brought it back here, and now he just rents it out there, I think. And then there's a bit of a water playground here. I don't know if you get a good view of it, but it's obviously not on now because it's a bit cold. But in summer, yeah, just to the left there, you can bring your kids there. There's no water that they could drown in. It's not like pools or anything. It's just sprinklers and little things like jets of water, you know, just to come and cool off, I suppose. That's all it is down there. And then this is where you catch the ferry that goes over from here to the zoo. It's just like a big flat ferry. All it does is go from here to South Perth. That's all it does. And on the other side is where you catch the ferry to go to Rottnest, which is a much bigger boat. And there's the bridge. There's the ferry there. You can see it on the left. It's just like a single story, big flat thing. And then this is the new bridge. Someone must be out the front. Dogs are going off. But yeah, this bridge here. So you can actually bring your jet ski under this bridge and go and park to the left there at Elizabeth Quay. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so we're going back over. So we're just checking if something was open, but it was closed. So, and then there's a pub and a restaurant. That place in there called the Island. The Island at Elizabeth Quay microbrewery. I didn't know that. Yeah, I'll have to go. I've never been there. I've ridden past it so many times. That's just to the left here as you go around this corner. Yeah, just here. Well, actually, it wasn't open, so it must open. I think it's only open for lunch and dinner. You can see a couple of police boats down there in the water with the yellow. That was, I think that was to do with that tent that was set up. Something to do. There was some like maritime and transport exhibition or something like that. So that's back at the Reveille. That's the Reveille on the left there. And this is the place we normally go to. There's some ambulance people there, but yeah, we went in and it was really, really busy, so didn't bother. So that's my mate's electric bike. He actually built that just from parts and stuff, just on a normal bike. Yeah, then we ended up having a coffee just at a place around the corner. Not quite. It was still busy, but not quite as busy.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah. You know I'm always honest. There ain't no way I'm ever stopping. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, I'm always flirting with pain. She like to hurt me and maim. I'm always working to change, but she's still lurking the same. I keep on building a dynasty while the haters be trying me, but they hate from inside. You see, hate themselves in society, so I let them speak quietly while my actions speak wider. See, they be hiding in privacy with the screen. Oh, the irony to hate someone who's trying to be whatever they would like to be. We all feel the anxiety, we make our own rivalries.
Okay, so we're just back over the same bridge that we went over at Elizabeth Quay. You can see the ferry there just coming back from the zoo. There must be three or four of them. They're just constantly just cycling around, just taking people from there to the zoo and back, or South Perth. Actually, we ride past. Yeah, no, we do. We ride past the jetty where these go from this side to that side, so that'll be good. You'll be able to see that. And then this is pretty close to where I almost cleaned that guy up taking a selfie in the middle of the bike path. It's just up the road here. That's the convention centre, Perth Convention Centre, on the right hand side there. They copped a bit of flack for that because all that side there that is facing, the view, there's no windows, and that's all like the service entrance for that. And then all the other bit that where they have got the balconies and all the windows is facing buildings and things. But a bit late to fix it now, I think. So I think this is him coming up in the black jumper there. I think that's him. Yeah, just here, look. Yeah. You can see how busy it is. It's just, you don't do that in the middle of a path, but anyway. And then you can see just on the left there, those blue things. You can actually, you have to go back and pause it, but you can hang your bike up on it, and then there's air and heap of bike tools. So if you get a flat tyre or whatever, you can kind of fix it. It's like a bike repair station. And then that thing out in the water just there, that's a restaurant, floating restaurant. You catch a boat to get there just from where we had coffees, and they drop you there. You have your meal, and then they drop you back. And then that bridge you can see coming up there, that's the Narrows Bridge.
Taking shots at the enemy, I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up. I'm too honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic, need to take the noose off. And you cannot save me, cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots. You were not as tough as
Yeah, so just coming around the bridge here. This is where I normally take my jet ski. We're going to do a like a city kind of run if we're not going out in the ocean. It's pretty good. You got toilet block right there, drink fountains, and then the car park's just beyond that. And proper parking for trailers and things like that, so it's pretty cool. Nice boat ramp, and it's only for jet skis. You can't launch boats from there. So now we're on the south side of the south side. What you call it? South Perth, really. You get all the really nice big mansions starting from here. It's pretty nice here, fair bit of money on this side. I don't know what the go is with that windmill. It doesn't turn. I don't know. I think there's a restaurant or something under it, or used to be. Yeah, some pretty nice houses here and round the corner, pretty much the whole way down. A bit Tai Chi under the tree there. And they also land there's a seaplane that lands just here, and the jetty I think is just coming up around the corner here where you catch it from. They've only just started doing that in the last year or two. But it wasn't operating when we were there. Normally every 20 minutes, half an hour, he's up and down. That's the jetty there, just on the left. Yeah, so you can see the markings on the path there. It's like running and bike only. And then on the left, where all those people are, that's your walking path. But you'll see again, just people don't care, and they just keep. So these aren't houses, these are like each level is a house. I'm pretty sure they're not one person owns that whole thing. They're just like apartments, but really nice, big ones. See, like these guys shouldn't be here, they should be on the other side. They're always building here ever since I remember. There's always cranes around and they're always building things, so. A heap of restaurants coming up on the right here. It's mainly like restaurants down the bottom, and then some offices, and then living above. And then this is where that ferry docks. And then if you just walk up that street to your right there, the zoo is right there pretty much. This side was really busy. From here down, it was really busy. Heaps of people, and I mean this is 9:30 in the morning, I think, about that. So you come back at lunchtime, and it would have been even more people having lunch picnics and stuff like that.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? Let's go! Hey! Yeah, this is my life, my strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I'll look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, hearts full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop off. Fuck you, you're lost. We all know that we never really want a boss. So I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face.
Okay, so we're in a place called, I think it's Belmont. It's just south of the Crown Casino. So that's coming up. You can kind of see it on your right there. Those big buildings. That's Crown Towers, big glass one. And that bridge, the swirly whirly things on top, that's the bridge that takes you from the Perth side to Optus Stadium. So that's all coming up pretty soon. This place here, just on the left, you can have weddings and work functions and whatever. Been there a few times, pretty nice. Burswood Park, I think it's Burswood on the Swan, something like that it's called. And yeah, pretty nice. They do a fair bit of water skiing around here as well. So normally we go left, but it was just chock-a-block with people, so we took a bit of a shortcut and went right. And this takes you straight to, that's Optus Stadium there, that you can see right in the distance there. Optus is a telephone network, mobile phone network provider. It's not the name of anything in particular, apart from the main sponsor, I suppose, of this thing. That's where all the AFL games are played, concerts, all sorts of things. I think Bon Jovi's coming there in a month or so. Wrestling they do there, all sorts of stuff. It's not covered, and they can't cover it, but just the top bits there are covered. Yeah, so if you're gonna go, if it rains, you're gonna get wet, and if it's cold, you'll be cold. Never been there myself, not into footy or anything, so. Yeah, and we were going to go left, but there was some rally on or protest or something, so we thought we'd just steer clear of that. Just heaps of people there. They're actually lining up to get into Optus Stadium, so I think there was two things. There's something going on at Optus Stadium, but there was also something going on at the front of it too, so that's where all these people are walking to. I don't know what the go was. And that's that building on the right there, circle oval thing. That's a train station, but it's a non-operational unless there's something on at the at Optus Stadium. So if the football's on, it'll be working. But if it's just during the week, you can't actually get off. The train won't stop there. They just go straight through it. Even on the weekends, I don't think it works. And then I think these are just like training grounds or something, I'm not too sure. For whatever sport's going on inside there, you can go out there and train. And then see there's another footy oval just there at the back there, the goals. Those white poles sticking up. And this place just on the left here is called Belmont Park. It's a horse racing place. Currently redeveloping it. They haven't. I think it's still operational, but they're not changing the grass or anything. All they're changing is all the surrounding stables and all that kind of stuff. So you can see that building just there. That's where all the spectators go, I suppose. This side here used to be all car park, but now what they've done is brought and the stables were on the far side, so now they've rebuilt the stables all brand new, and they're on this side now. And I'm not sure, I don't know what their plan is. Yeah, I'm not too sure. It's been going for like 5 years, so yeah, pretty long time. Just slowly, but they're putting a heap of new roads in, heap of new car parks and buildings and things like that. So yeah, I don't know how popular it is to spend all that money on it, unless they're doing something else as well. But yeah, not sure what's going on there. So that's the Graham Farmer Freeway, not this road. This road here is just a off ramp and an on ramp. It's the road that's down there where that mobile phone tower is. That's Graham Farmer Freeway, the big main one. This if you get off Graham Farmer Freeway, go here and then turn right where that car's going, that takes you into the city. So it looks like this road just used to be a T-junction, but now it looks like they're gonna make it go straight down into there as well. So, but yeah, like I said, I don't know what the go is there. And then there used to be, that's probably still there. There's a boat ramp down there as you come down this. So you come down this road and turn left, but I think it's because of all the work they're doing. I think that's all blocked off now. Don't think you can use that anymore.
So you'd notice too, sneaking looks up and down from across the room. Damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you.
Yeah, just the road closed, yeah, so can't use that anymore. Yeah, shame, it's a nice little park down there. We do go in there, just a little bit further down, but cars and boats can't go down anymore.
I feel my heart erase, so catch me if I fall.
There's not much to talk about for the next bit, so just leave you with it. It's a really nice ride though, this one. It's like you're not even in the city, it's like you're just going through some kind of forest. It's just really overgrown, just with a bike path through the middle. It doesn't last very long, but it's really nice, really nice. One of my favourite parts of the ride.
I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait Our first time, our first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall. I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. And you ain't see me activated. You better hope that you never see me agitated. I think about my actions, plan them out, evaluated. That's how I end up on the top, man, I'm calculated. My mind's a weapon, my body is the engine. I'm never second guessing, I just do what I was destined. Cause I feel I got the blessing, persistence and obsession. That's how you keep progressing, I already learned that lesson, yeah. I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life, and I won't look back ever again. No fear, see clear, you deserve to be great. I know it feels like things get in your way. Push through those walls and the others will fall. Sit up, stand tall, you can get through it all. I need some energy, anxiety's no friend to me. I have a short memory, I don't really remember things. That's how I move on, that's how I stay strong. A new day's on, I'll keep moving right along. And I feel like the pain in the past, it needs to stay in the past. You gotta take off the cast. I wanna feel like I'm a new person. I wanna have clear vision and purpose. And I feel like the pain shouldn't last. If you can move on and past the things that make you feel bad, and you can change in your brain, I'm certain. I've done it before, and man, I'm not perfect. I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life, and I won't look back ever again. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood, but then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient and soon it can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please, you're all too loud. You don't speak quietly, opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous, is the world honestly burning? That's all I'm learning. Hope that we can make a turn and start reversing all our minds and put the work in. We got some work, man. I started to do. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Gotta get through this, life is a nuisance, tie up some loose ends. I try to be human, find a solution, my evolution. A place like this, it didn't exist, we made it like this. So you can go pick the bad or the good, got a glass halfway. I know, it's easier to hide than just to lay low. Not everyone in life has got a halo. I'm standing in the red inside a payphone, just wanna break, no. I'm not gonna give in, take a last shot, Michael J. Win. No, I'm not a robot, I'm in my own skin. Never get lost when thoughts pull you in. I miss the old you, we died with a purpose. All the energy around me felt nervous, scared I would pop out fast to the surface. Had to cut it off before you made me worthless. Torn apart, I've been torn and scarred. I had a given art, but now I'm thinking smart. I'm keeping up my guard, I'm hiding every card. A royal flush of love, you never know what's hard. With a back to the mat, gonna see where I'm at. I'ma fight like I'm mad, I'm a piece of the net. They can never be me, nice try, but they'll see I achieve everything while they stay salty. I started to do. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Alright, and we're almost back to where we started from. It's been a long one. It's almost 2.5 hours. So yeah, I think this is where we crossed the train line right at the start of the ride. And then we turned right, and I said you could go left. So this is, if you go left, this is the street you go down. So yeah, it was a nice loop, I suppose, what we done. These set of lights take a while to change, actually. So this is that park, Sterling, what's it called? Sterling Square, the same one. I think we were on that bike path just to the right there when we left in the morning, and now it's about 3 hours later and we're going back. So it was a good ride. Cheers for watching. If you managed to watch the whole video, good effort, because I flicked through myself. So yeah, good stuff. But yeah, thanks for watching. There's another clip of me driving home in the car, just giving a bit of a rundown on the ride. But yeah, cheers for watching. Have a good weekend, and I'll catch you all later.
love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Just give me up. Don't be back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so what? You're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong. You will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate, I attack. I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. Don't be scared. Just give me up. Don't be scared.
and another successful mission there. That was a good ride. It turned out to be exactly 50 kilometres just as we crossed into my mate's driveway. So yeah, that was good. What's the time? 11:30. So I think we took off just before 8 o'clock, and it's 11:30 now. So decent ride. We stopped for probably 40 minutes or so at the city there, yeah, right on Elizabeth Quay, where you catch the ferry to go either over to South Perth or to Rottnest. So yeah, we just stopped there for a coffee and a toasted sandwich. So that was yeah, but we probably stayed a bit longer than what we normally do. We normally only say, you know, just quick coffee and that's it, but yeah, it turned out to be about 40 minutes. So we would have been back probably around 11ish probably, but yeah, doesn't matter. It was a really nice day. I left the camera rolling pretty much the whole time, so probably missed out the first 10 minutes. I forgot to press record. So yeah, probably missed out the first 10 minutes of the ride, and then I probably just cut it off 5 minutes before we got back to my mate's place. So that was pretty much the whole entire ride. I was thinking to speed it up or cut bits out, but I think I might just leave it. I'll just leave it, and I mean, you can just watch it and fast forward the bits you want to see. We went through some pretty nice places, so yeah, it was Guilford and Bayswater, which are kind of like the really old areas of Perth that were first kind of built up. You can see how much roadworks there were as well. There was a heap of roadworks. We hadn't done that ride for a long time, so you'll see if you watch it in real time there, we'd couple turnarounds and double backs, just because we couldn't really figure out what was going on, because they changed the road, which means they changed the bike paths, and a heap of new bike paths and some old ones that had closed up. So no, but it was good. Found our way home. So and we kind of went one way and then come back. We didn't come back the same way. So yeah, you get a bit of a good view of Perth and all the little bike paths and how they join up and everything. I'll probably, as I'm as the video's playing back, I might put a bit of voiceover over it. And well, this clip's going to go at the end of the video, so you'll probably already would have watched it. But yeah, I was thinking probably put some voice clips over it. And probably I'll just put a map with an X kind of where we are every 10-15 minutes or so, just so you can keep a track if you want to follow it along on Google Maps or whatever. But yeah, I think that would be pretty cool. But yeah, so hope you enjoyed it. It was a really nice day. You can see when we were going through South Perth and the city there, Elizabeth Quay, how busy it was. It's not normally. That's probably one of the busiest times I've seen it. Actually, that was a lot of people out, and we normally go earlier as well. We normally leave at 7, not 8. So yeah, so that's why it was really busy. Gets a bit annoying because a lot of those paths are bike only, and then, you know, next to it there's a walking path, but you get people walking on the bike path, and it's just annoying. But not much you can do on a day like this. Everyone's out, so you just got to deal with it, I suppose. But no, it was good, really good. It's 18 degrees at the moment. I'm a bit hotter because I'm cycling, but feels a bit warmer to me. But yeah, no, 18, and almost lunchtime, so I'll go back and crank a bit of lunch. And yeah, cheers for watching. And it's gone on more than what I wanted, but anyway, thanks for sticking around. Hopefully you enjoyed the ride. Give you a different perspective of Perth, I suppose, especially on a nice day like it has been today. It's been really good, so compared to what the weather we have been having. So yeah, anyway, catch you later.